Hello, everyone. This is Don DeRosa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to take a few minutes. It's been a while since I've posted anything on there as far as videos go, but I wanted to kind of share with you what we're doing and see if there's people out there that might want to take advantage of this. And the biggest question I have is, have you ever wanted to do real estate? I mean, let's face it. We've all seen these TV shows, Flip This House. I don't know what the names of them are. Flip This, Flipping Vegas, and you name it. Go to HGTV or any of the other shows, and you can see them. And I get asked all the time, um, does that stuff really work? Can you really do that? And quite honestly, the answer is, yes. I've been doing it for 20 some years. And to be honest with you, um, it's easier than you think because a lot of times people get involved in this and they immerse themselves in it. And this business can be um, very challenging because there's a lot of what I call a lot of moving parts. And I tell this to everybody, it's simple, but not easy. And there's a big difference between being simple and being easy. Lots of people out there you'll go to a seminar, you'll spend lots of money going to seminars, and they will tell you how easy it is. Okay. And you won't ever hear me say how easy it is. I may say how simple it is. It's a very simple business. It doesn't take a lot of education to do this. It doesn't take a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of anything really. But what it does require, it requires you to take action. You have to be able to. You have to be a person that is has the ability to take action. Um, and if you're not, then it becomes a challenge because this isn't something that's easy. It's simple but not easy. So, anyways, so we're trying to make that easy for you, and we're going to do that in a number of ways. Number one, I'm going to give you three simple steps that you can do to get involved in this, if you so choose. Um, that will allow you to ease into the process without spending a lot of money, if any, and without getting too wrapped up in all of this and having feeling like you have to learn everything before you can do anything and take a big risk in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you kind of or talk to you a little bit about how to find an ugly house and then how to enter some basic information into an app, which I'll give you the app, and then how you can monitor the process and work with us in the process of doing that. Um, so you don't have to, you can, as I like to say, you can learn while you earn money. And a lot of times people jump into this and they get overwhelmed by all the moving parts. You know, you got to learn this technique and learn that technique and so on and so forth. That's why a lot of times people will gravitate towards a technique called wholesaling or assignments. And that's where you basically go out, you find a property, drive around, you find a property, you put it under contract, and then you find a buyer to actually buy that contract from you. Well, even that comes with its challenges because you got to talk with the owner and then you've got to negotiate this thing and then you have to go find a seller. Well, we're going to take it even a step further. We're going to make it even simpler. We're going to tell you how to find an ugly house. Then we're going to show you how to enter some basic information into an app that we're going to give you. And then you can simply sit back and log in and monitor the progress and interact with us and say, and at the end, hopefully, if you've done a good enough job taking action and staying focused on it, you will have put that information in there and we will have bought a deal together. Okay. So, I mean, let's face it. If a lot of you are used to see, I mean, let's face it, driving down the street, looking at a property, you can see this as an ugly house. Um, Now, the challenge comes in is, what do you do with an ugly house like this? Well, that ugly house, it turns into something that looks like that. Now, some people say, well, that, I mean, in TV shows, they do that all in 30 minutes. It looks so easy to do, and it's not. And anybody that tells you it's easy, obviously, they must be trying to sell you something, because none of this, again, it's simple but not easy. So here's another example, and this is a bathroom that we just did. And most people would go in and they'd put a new tub perhaps and paint it, put some new flooring and so on and so forth. But the real trick in real estate, when you get into it and you want to be one of these buy, fix, and flip type of people, you end up turning it into something that's very desirable, like this. Or you take another one, and that burnout that we just showed you, this is the actual inside of that property, and then you turn that into something that looks like this. Well, what I'm asking you to do is very focused, very simple, and if you're interested in that, we can help you do that. And along the process, we can hold your hand, and it doesn't really cost you a lot of money. It may cost you some gas, but we can each benefit from the energy put into this. So, for example, what I'm going to show you, I mean, we all know, I mean, let's face it, an ugly house is an ugly house. It's really easy to find. So let me show you, I mean, driving down the highway, that's an ugly house. You can see that from ever. I mean, it's distressed looking. You can't see distressed. A lot of times you can't see distressed behind the scenes, like if somebody's in divorce or pre-foreclosure or things like that. You can't see that from the house. But these are very easily identifiable. So if you go down and you go down the street, and there's another one that I can show you. I mean, I can go down through these and look at, like, you're looking for boarded up houses, tall grass, broken windows, blue tarps over the roof, mail overflowing, anything that would indicate that the property is vacant, and what I call physically distressed. So what we're asking you to do is simply go and look for these. I'm going to make it really easy for you. And depending on where you are, I'm going to help you pull leads. These leads are going to come from me. We're going to get leads from absentee owners, cash buyers, pre-foreclosures, vacancies, what we call zombie properties. There's a whole plethora of leads right there. But wherever you are, we're going to pull those leads in. We're going to show you how to use Google Maps to put them in the palm of your hands. So by putting these things in the palm of your hands, in this particular case right here, I can't see these. You have the red ones are vacant and free and clear. The green ones are inherited, and the blue ones are what we call zombie properties or vacant properties. So with that being said, we're going to send you out into the areas. Rather than, if you look at this picture right here, you're going to see areas that don't have very many dots in them or very many of those circles. Well, if you went into that area as a driving for dollars and you went looking for these vacant, ugly houses, it might be a long day before you find a few houses. You might find a few, but what we want to do is we want to show you how to go into the densely populated, where these folks are all motivated to sell. Or should be, I should say. These are absentee owners, vacant, foreclosures, whatever. They should all be highly motivated to sell. So as you're out there, you're taking pictures of those as well. So then what we tend to do is when you come in, we're going to actually give you an app. And I'm going to show you a little video of how you can download this app and show you how we can help. So let me put this here for you and watch this video. It's about 3 minutes long. Hi, this is Don, and I wanted to show you how quick and easy it can be using the app that we give you on how to basically find and take a picture of a vacant or ugly house when you're driving for dollars. And it's quite simple. All you really need to do is pull out your phone, go to the Deal Machine app. That'll take you to whatever house you're looking at. You click on the house. It will pull up down below the address. Click on the address and then simply hit the little picture button and take a photo of that. And there's the photo. Once you're done with the photo, you can hit use photo, and then you can come in and tell it what's wrong with that house. So if you scroll down a little bit, you will see property tags. So depending on the tag, like this particular house we're looking at is in a nice neighborhood, but it's got a, I know I've watched this house for quite some time, so I know this thing's been on the market for a very long time, and it's listed at the moment. So I would just click vacant, but a lot of times you can see where it's an ugly house. It's got broken shutters, it's got broken windows, it's got blue tarp, tall grass, mail overflowing, things like that, that will quickly indicate distress, visual distress. In this particular case, I just happen to know this property, and I know it's in financial distress. So I'm going to go ahead and send them a postcard because I know it's listed. But the same thing applies. And then once you hit that, you're done. And then I take control and I simply click a mailer and you're done. Now you can go online to your particular portal and you can see what kind of mailings we've done for you on your behalf. You can see how many mailings, where we are in what stage, so you can be sure that you can follow this process every step of the way. So just wanted to show you a quick video on how this works and how quickly and efficiently it works. There's also a part of this will tell you, if you go into some of the settings, it'll actually tell you where you've been already, so you don't go into a neighborhood twice. You don't backtrack and go into the same place. So you can kind of see where you've been and go from there. All right, well, thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay, that was a quick video of showing you how to use the app. Now, in order for you to work with us, by the way, you have to go to that link and you have to download the app from that link. That way, that connects us, okay? So that allows whatever you take for me to see. And then what I do on the back end of that is I start mailing. And I send them a bunch of marketing. And I do a bunch of skip tracing. And I find the owner, whoever those owners are of those properties. And then we meet with them. And the third piece of this is now you have a portal. You have a way to monitor those to see where we are every step of the way. So you're not in the dark. You're not just going to send over a bunch of stuff and then have no idea where it's going. You'll be able to track all of that in your specific portal. So that's one way. And honestly, that's the easiest way I've found for people to get involved if they don't have a lot of money, they don't have good credit, or simply don't want to use any of that. So then once we get you involved with that and maybe get a couple properties that are under our belts, and generally what we typically do as a payoff is we'll pay you $1,000, or we will give you 10% of the back end, whichever's greater. So depending on what it is. So if it's a $5,000 wholesale fee that we make, you get $1,000. Okay, if we make a $50,000 back end, you get $5,000. Okay. So it's an easy way for someone to go out, spend a little bit of time, find a little bit, and let somebody else do all the work for them until they kind of pick up and learn as they earn, right? That's kind of the whole premise behind it. Then, as time goes on, we are going to teach you the 6 steps: how to strategically know where to invest, how to find the deals, how to do the marketing, how to evaluate them, how to make offers, how to buy different strategies and negotiate, and then how to fund all your deals. Okay. And then ultimately, different ways to get out from under those, how to exit them. Do it whether you do it, sell it for cash, retail, wholesale it, lease option it, owner finance it. So there's all kinds of ways that we're going to teach you how to do that. But then we're also going to teach you how to do your dream team. Okay, that's your realtor, your attorneys, all the people that you want on your team, but aren't quite sure who they should be. Well, there's a list. You can take that list right there, and that's a lot of who you should have on your dream team, although there's a few more, I'm sure. And then we're going to teach you how to do what you should have in your toolbox on an ongoing basis. Things you should have in your vehicle at all times whenever you're doing this, such as flyers, what we call bandit signs, the kind of road signs that you see all plastered all over the roads, business cards, flyers, logo wear, the T-shirts that you have, letters that you should have, little what we call door hangers. All of that is going to be kind of what we'll be showing you over. So what I would like to do is I'm not going to put this. This is a live broadcast, so I don't really have any. I'm headed off to another seminar. So go ahead and ask any questions that you want down below in the comments. If you like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, or the notification button next to it. Okay, and then I'll create more videos based on that, and I'll teach you how to do this business. But you can learn while you earn just by doing that simple technique. So if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Put a comment in below. I'll go ahead and I'll also link down below once I get back home. I'll link down below the website. It's the website to go download the app, and we can go from there. All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of insight and incentive to get out there and do something with this and make a little bit of money at the same time. All right. Well, thank you very much, and I look forward to it. Please give me a comment down below and let me know what you want me to teach you going forward. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day.